Amrita. So, what we're going to see today is business software. So, a business needs some software, right, to lead their business. So, now let's see what are the softwares a business is using to run their business. So, after this presentation, what will come to us, you'll identify the key features of the business programs like word processing, spreadsheet, database, presentation, note taking, personal information manager, business software for phones, business software suites, project management, accounting, document management, and enterprise computing. You'll get clear or idea about all of these as the outcome of this video. Now let's see what is word processing software. Business software contains a word processing software. What is a word processing software then? People use word processing software every day for what? To develop documents such as letters, memos, reports, mailing labels, newsletters, and web pages. A business will have to need a letter, memos, or some reports mailing recently. So for these, they are using word processing software in which they can develop a document such as letters, memos, reports, mailing labels, newsletters, and web pages. Now let's see, the most word processing software allows user to incorporate graphical images such as digital photos and clip arts in their document. So word processing document is such as a word document. You keep it as a word document. What we'll do, we write letters, memos, returns, and mail labels, newsletters, or web pages we used to do. And in that we can add graphical images, clip arts in the document. You can use word processing software to define the size of the paper on which you print and specify the margins. Allow user to type words in a paragraph continually without pressing the enter key and at the end of each line. Word processing software typically includes a spelling checker. In normally Word itself, it has a spelling checker which will check the spelling if there is any errors or caps letters. It will be giving which reviews the spelling of individual words, section of documents, or entire document. So basically, word processing software is a word document in which we can write letters, memos, reports, mailing labels, and also we can insert images and clip arts, and it uses the size. We can define the size of the paper, or we can the print of margin specify, and allows the user to type words out paragraphs or as a points. And in this there has a spelling checker. This is the main point of the word processing software. Now let's say about the spreadsheet software. These are the things which we use in our day-to-day life nowadays. So allows user to organize data in rows and columns. Spreadsheet will be in the form of rows and columns. This allows the user to be in the rows and columns and perform calculations. A spreadsheet file is similar to a notebook on that contain more than 1,000 related individual worksheets. Data is organized vertically in columns and horizontally in rows. Each worksheet usually have more than 1,600 columns and 1 million rows. Cells may contain three types of data: labels, values, and formulas. Many of the worksheet cells contains a number called value, then can be used for calculation. Spreadsheet software capability of rectangulating data also mark it as valuable budgeting, forecasting, and decision marketing. Another standard features of spreadsheet software is charting. Okay, we know about the spreadsheet software. Spreadsheet is normally used by us in our day-to-day life. Spreadsheet will be in the form of rows and columns. So we all know that first point. It will be in the form of rows and columns. What we'll do in spreadsheet? We used to store data. We used to perform calculations, and it contains rows and columns. Okay, vertically, horizontally. Then it contains 1,600 columns and 1 millions of rows. This also we know it contains labels, values, formulas. These are the things which is used in software spreadsheet. Now let's see about the database software. So first we have seen about the two things, Word and the spreadsheet. Now we are going to see about the database software. A database is a collection of data organized in a manner that allow access. So okay, database software is application software that allows users to create, access, and manage the database. So, database in the sense, normally we used to call database as something in which we used to store. That is called as database. A database is a collection of organized thing which contains we can create, we can access, and we can manage our database. Each row is called as record, and it contains about given person, product, object. So each column is called as fields. It will be in the form of rows and columns. Rows will be called as an product, and column will be called as field. So presentation software. So first we have done a first we have done an word spreadsheet, then we have done database. Now we are going to do presentation. Presentation software is an application software that allows user to create visually aid for anything. For in an organization, presentation is a very important thing, and which is a very common thing which is used regularly. Presentation has been kept. So presentation is very important in an organization, and also as a personal working in a company, or for IT person, for everyone presentation is important. So presentation software is very much important. So for commenting any ideas, we just want to show in them a visual aids. So the presentation is used for communicating our ideas, our messages, or other information to our groups. Presentation can be viewed as slides. So this is also a presentation which I'm viewing you. So sometimes called a slideshow. They are displayed on the large monitor on the projection screen. While building a presentation, user can set the slide timing so that the presentation automatically displays the next slide after the present delay. Presentation software allows you to apply special effects to the transition being slides. Okay, now let's see about the note taking software. Note taking. So we are going to take notes with the words we can understand. Note taking software is an application software that enables user to enter typed text, handwritten commands, drawings, or sketches anywhere on the page, and then save the page as a part of the notebook. We can here this is normal notebook which we do. In here we'll give text, we'll write handwritten notes, drawings, or whatever we do in our notebook, we can do it in it. But it isn't in online form. That setup. User finds note taking software convenient during meetings, class, lectures. Anytime you can use the note taking softwares. It previously requires a pencil and a tablet of the paper recording, but there is no problem. So business software suit. First, we have seen about the business software. This is that. So here you are seeing business software suite. What is a suite? It is a collection of individual programs available together as a unit. Business software suite typically include at a minimum the following programs: word processing, spreadsheet, presentation, and email. These four joined together called as a business software suite. First, we have seen word processing, spreadsheet, presentation, and email joined together form a business software suite. So, project management software. What is a project management software? It allows user to plan, schedule, track, and analyze the events, resources. So this is called as project management. It allows us to it when we forget also it will make our project management. So personal information manager system. So with the name itself, we can understand PIM, personal information management. It manages our personal information like appointment, calendars, address, the as a note, whichever mobile devices, smartphones, everything can be used up. Business software and or for phones. So for mobile phones, there will be some business softwares like some softwares preloaded on the phone, while other programs can be downloaded and accessible on the memory cards. Business software for phones enables user to create documents, worksheet, and the list, create slideshows, take notes, manage budgetary funds, and edit photos, record. These are the things which are needed for a business software. Accounting software. Accounting in the sense we used to know that accounting in the sense of some handling monies. Accounting software helps companies to record and report their financial transaction. To handle the financial transaction, they're recording and reporting. With accounting software, business uses performs accounts payables, monies, and update the payments and balance, demand, deposit, payroll services. Everything can be handled with this account software. And the thing is, document management software. Here, which is used to manage the documents. With the name itself, we can understand. So, provides a means of sharing, distributing, searching through documents by converting them into a format that can be viewed by the user. So, enterprise computing software. So, enterprise computing, a large organization commonly referred as enterprise. So, typically, enterprise consists of wide variety of departments, centers, nearly. So, to compute all the finance and accounting, engineering, product development, manufacturing, everything is done in enterprise computing software. So, these are about the business softwares. Hope you liked it.